Assalamu alaikum, Professor Amela Semic. It's really an honor and a pleasure for us to be able to speak with you today. And the reason we want you to speak with you is basically you are an industry leader. You have been working in the halal industry for such a long period of time. So thank you so much for your valuable time. I appreciate it. Madam, first of all, I would like to ask you just a very basic question, just to discuss about your personal journey and what inspired you to take on a leadership role in the halal industry and with a special reference to quality and standardization.
Okay. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to present Bosnia and Herzegovina as a significant halal player in Europe and the world, to present everything that the US Holding Group does, and my personal contribution to the field of quality, food safety, standardization, and the development of the European and global halal industry. After completing my studies in food technology, I started working during the war in Bosnia and Herzegovina from 1993 in a large bakery, starting as production manager, which was of exceptional strategic importance. After the war, there were various humanitarian projects for the population. I continued my master's studies. The implementation of international standard was imposed through my work. I went through a path from production manager, product development manager to quality control manager, product development, and director. I continued my doctoral study at my home faculty in Sarajevo and partly in Croatia at the Faculty of Food and Biotechnology in Zagreb. Through my work, I acquired competencies for several standards in addition to consulting work. I also started working as an auditor for certification companies, certification bodies, of course, in the field of food. I'm a halal auditor of Bosnia and Herzegovina and the lead auditor for 5 international standards. In the companies I worked for, I always had a control function, either as a quality manager or internal control or standardization department. In parallel with my career in business, I also built an academic one as a professor and lecturer in the field of standardization and food safety. Standards have become my lifestyle according to the plan, do, check, action principle, including halal, of course.
That's really amazing to know. And madam, my next question is, again, of course, your leadership role in the halal sector. So could you please let us know as to what motivates you to drive innovation and excellence in Bosnia's halal exports?
Innovation is one of our corporate values. And when we talk about the halal sector, halal export, since we have almost all activities represented except for meat currently, and we export to 5 continents, Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, Australia. We try to satisfy the wishes and needs of all our customers. We also have the Innovation Challenge and the Innovation Day project, and we also have a competence center that brings together expert employees of the concept of new product development.
Right. To my understanding, AS Holding plays a significant role in Bosnia's halal exports. So, could you please let us know about the company's vision and how it contributes to positioning Bosnia as a key player in the global halal market? Of course, in the global halal market, as you mentioned in the beginning, that you've been exporting to 5 different continents. So, it's really a global player. So, could you please enlighten us on this issue?
Our vision is to be us, like us holding, like first, respectable challenger and competitor in the Adriatic market. We are the largest food producer in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we want to be one of the 5 largest in the region. And our mission is we create patch to success by creating companies and brands that bring us together and with which generation grow up. With the 23 plus companies, a wide range, strong and recognizable brands, we are truly a key player with 20% of halal products in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And through distribution and promotion in the region, we were recognized and awarded in 2019 at the Halal Fair in Sarajevo for our exceptional contribution to the European halal industry, and participants in other European halal events were also awarded. I personally participated in the Halal Expo in Malaysia 2019, the Halal Business Forum in Zagreb 2021 and 2023, the Halal Business Forum Iran Southeast Europe 2022, the Mecca Halal Forum 2025, and of course, Sarajevo every year.
Right, great. And madam, what are some of the key initiatives or strategies from your perspective you have implemented at AS Holding to ensure the quality and standardization of halal products for international markets?
Uh, our organization and my position as vice president for business quality and sustainable development, biggest group in Bosnia and Herzegovina, speaks of the owner's commitment to halal quality and product safety in general. My function is centralized, independent, impartial, educational, controlling, and I work on the standardization plan based on the global food initiatives, customer requirements, and of course, our strategic plans. We strengthened the position of Bosnia and Herzegovina by providing, first of all, halal products for our own needs without dependence on others, and then, of course, for other markets.
Right. And from your perspective, what are the biggest challenges Bosnia as a country faces in expanding its halal exports globally? And how is your company addressing these challenges?
We currently have 1,226 halal products in the field of milling, bakery, confectionery, dairy industry, production of juices, jams, coffee, powdered products, creams, soups, salt, spices, cakes, chocolate, waffle, biscuit, etc. And we can really offer a fairly complete range. We try to be competitive, offer high quality, promote ourselves at fairs, forums, and I very often initiate young colleagues in writing scientific papers for halal conferences on the topics of projects from the US holding group. I'm personally a frequent speaker, panelist at halal gatherings because, in addition to products, halal labels, we need to work on promoting halal as a style and developing consumers' awareness.
Mashallah, you've been contributing to the global, not only to Bosnian, but global halal industry for quite some time as a leader in standardization. So, how do you see the global halal market evolving, and what opportunities do you believe Bosnia can capitalize on in the coming years?
The global halal market is expanding. The halal standard has been recognized through health benefits. Economic opportunities have been recognized for, I would say, all countries equally, and in addition to food production area in which further development can be made are tourism, catering, pharmacy, and the cosmetics. And Bosnia has great predispositions when it comes to these areas. It is a desirable tourist destination, has a tradition of rich gastronomic offer, is geographically very well positioned, and population movement are large. We recently conducted a survey for the work that will present at the International Halal Congress 2025 in June in Sarajevo on the topic of halal as a lifestyle, and we got excellent results.
Quality and standardization are critical for gaining trust in international markets. So, how does your company ensure that its halal products meet both local and international standards?
Yeah, that's right. By implementing 20 international standards in the areas of quality, safety, sustainability, environmental, and social standards, we strive to manage and prevent any challenges in an integrated manner. But even the largest and most serious company can have a compliant, but it is important to have a traceability mechanism and manage such crisis situation. I am the president of the crisis headquarters of the US Holding Group, and I am authorized to release compliant or stop all not compliant products of our companies. For external system checks, I choose accredited certification bodies, and my inspections are unpredictable, frequent, quarterly reviews. We do simulations and recalls and defend food safety. Consumers are very educated today. Networks are available for all comments, images acquired for a very long time and needs to be preserved.
That's right. Could you please share a success story where AS Holding, your company's commitment to quality and standardization, helped open new markets or strengthen Bosnia's reputation in the global halal industry?
All of what I said organizationally, investing in environments, in human resources, in quality, over 80 certificates because each company has from 3 to 7 standards, for example, daily monitoring, build system that is continuously improving. We show our commitment, open new sales channels, promote both products at the halal standard as a globally understandable and acceptable and a reference when it comes to product quality and consumers' health.
Your company, as you mentioned, is the largest halal manufacturer based in Bosnia. So the company's work in the halal sector contributed to Bosnia's economy, is my understanding, and its integration into global halal, global trade networks. What do you think? So how has it achieved this objective?
Given that our products make up a fifth of halal products in the Bosnia, and the fact that the same products go to a large number of markets around the world, we contribute to both the economy of Bosnia and Herzegovina and the global market. And every food industry is very important for every country. Has a positive impact on the competitiveness of the country, employs the most workers and has the largest turnover and the share in GVA, dictates the standard of living, and contributes to the country's economy.
As you mentioned that your country, and your company as well, of course, you've been exporting halal products to 5 different continents, almost the whole world. So it's really impressive. So I'm sure there might be a lot of other companies which might be interested in starting, business with your company. So what message would you like to share with the world about Bosnia's halal industry, and how do you envision its future growth and impacts on the global stage?
We are a small country, which has shown that even in the global crisis, such as the corona crisis, for example, it is able to provide primarily halal food for its population, be independent of other markets, offer other larger quantities, and variety of halal products. It is important that our region is recognized as a platform for the production of its own halal certified products in the European market. High quality products with the halal standard, are the key to success. We contribute not only to the global quantities of halal food, but also to the promotion of halal standards and halal products and food as healthy and functional food in the region through connections with educational institutions, participation in world conferences, etc. It is very important to exchange experience, raise quality and competitiveness, better positioning of the Bosnia and Herzegovina economy. And in some countries, halal will become part of state regulation. And everyone is aware of the benefits and interested in economic gains. Whether you are a producer, trader, user, never mind. There are economic aspects, but also health aspects from the perspective of the entity that does business with food consumers and public health. In accordance with the goals to the Global Food Safety Initiative, the global food safety system is being improved. It is imperative to keep up with the dynamic European and the global market, which is recording growth trends and the great potential for the halal market to develop, not only in the food industry, but also in tourism, catering. This is certainly an area that is currently undergoing great expansion, and I estimate that halal food will be mass food, not only functional, but mass food in the coming period that is recognized regardless of geographical, national, market, or any other obstacles.
Thank you so much for your valuable time. I really appreciate it. And I learned a great deal from your valuable insights and your expertise and the contribution you've been making to the Bosnian halal industry and the company which you represent, which are exporting halal products. Thank you so much for your time, madam.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity, the present Bosnia and Herzegovina. Thank you so much.